Oh yeah.
Heck was that? Hello.
Hey, what's up, guys? How are you doing?
Okay, so you can hear us okay?
Yes,
Cool.
I can hear you quite a lot.
I'm never sure if this mic is good or not.
Yeah, we have two separate mics.
Yeah, how are my levels over here?
Nice.
Are they good?
Yeah.
Yeah, looks good to
Okay,
me.
cool.
You need to hold the
All
mic
right, perfect then. How are you guys doing tonight?
Oh, we're doing really good. How about you?
Can't complain really. Just been pretty busy.
Same
Yeah.
here. Yeah, we have.
Are we streaming right now?
Yep.
Yep.
Yep, we are.
Hi, internet. How are you, internet? It's so good to see you again.
Anyway, you want to ask the first question?
Sure, I can do that. So,
Let's jump right into it.
when and how did you become a brony?
That's kind of. I mean, I can't exactly pinpoint exactly when I became a brony, but I can tell you when I showed an interest in the show and like the whole fandom. I was searching YouTube for basically stupid stuff, like cats and whatever else is on YouTube.
Oh, yeah.
And I came across one of those. I forget the exact meme, but it was the drop it one.
Drop it.
The when I'm ... meme.
I think I've seen that one, yeah. Yeah.
I came across one of those, and I was just like, all right, fine. It's been in my recommendations bar for like an hour and a half. I might as well click on it. I was just like, what in the world is all this? Ponies or something? So then I just kind of delved into it a little further, and sooner or later, I actually ended up searching one of the episodes. I'm like, this is kind of cool. I actually searched an episode after I saw a Discord PMV.
Oh, okay.
And I thought, I'm like, that's pretty cool. Like, I want to see what this is all about. So I didn't know exactly where to start, so I started with the newest one that came out, which was the Derpy Hooves episode, that whole fiasco.
Oh.
It was the first episode that I saw, and I didn't really know that Derpy was like, background character and everything like that. And as I looked into it, I was just like, oh, this is kind of cool. This has got a great fan base, and everyone's freaking out about this derp-eyed, cute little gray Pegasus.
Yeah.
So it kind of snowballed from there, basically.
Yeah, this is a very good fan base.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, it's wonderful. I'm very proud and very happy to be a part of it.
Oh, definitely.
Okay, so who would you say is your favorite, Mike?
Oh, sorry.
Who would you say is your favorite brony musician? He's holding the mic like a mile away from my mouth.
Surprisingly, it's still picking you up. It's pretty good.
Well, actually, not the
My
mic.
favorite-
It's the mic to pick up for the live stream.
Yeah, we have this mic for the live
Oh.
stream and then that mic for the Skype.
Little stereo system there. I've got to say, I mean, I can't really say that I have a favorite brony musician, for more than one reason. Mostly because I'm working with a lot of them right now, and I can't play favorites.
Oh, yeah.
And I don't like playing favorites in general. I can tell you my favorite brony song though.
Oh, yeah, go
What
ahead.
would that be?
Good Girl, Living Tombstone and Dasha
That's a good one.
That is a
Yep.
good one.
together. That has got to be one of my favorite, just alt rock style of brony songs that's out there right now. But yeah, as far as a favorite musician, they're all really, really good.
They are.
The amount of content that's been produced by this fan base is unreal. It's absolutely
Oh,
unbelievable.
yeah, and just the level of professionalism that comes out of it too. Most of them do it for free and get paid and don't get paid a cent, and they do amazing.
Exactly. I mean, that's where true talent lies, is in doing something that you absolutely love
Oh, yeah.
to do,
Exactly.
just for
I mean,
fun.
What would be the point of doing something if you don't enjoy it?
Exactly.
You're good at it, but what's the point?
Yeah, it loses all sort of emotion, and that's what music really is it's an expression of emotion. Same with art
Yep.
as well.
Yeah. They say that music
But
is emotion you can hear. Or
yeah,
something like that.
an untangible source of emotion, basically. Well, I mean, emotion. Yeah, that didn't make sense. Never mind.
Uh, uh,
How about you guys? What's your favorite Brownie musician?
uh,
Electro-dub.
Ah, who was it?
Electro-dub. Mostly because he kind of takes the cake with his song Fallen, which was actually inspired by Akira Yamaoka, who makes the music for Silent Hill. Because I even asked my brother, I'm obsessed with Silent Hill.
yeah.
And I adore the music in that game. It's like scary, but it's also beautiful in a sense.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what Fallen
I
is.
totally agree.
I don't know who my favorite one is. It's a hard question. We don't get asked questions, so I don't get to practice this.
You gotta start
Yep.
practicing.
I give a little bit of a back and forth sometimes. So
I'll have to get back to you. I can't think of it right now.
that's totally
For
fine.
me, if it's,
See, it's a hard question.
if it's not Electro-dub, then it's Prince whatever, being a metal lover.
Yeah, he's really good. Yeah, he's up there, my top 10 at least.
Nice. Yeah, he's a very good.
He is.
Uh,
Someone put Mike the Mic in the chat. That would be Honor Wolf. So I guess that's his favorite musician, Mike the Microphone.
Yeah,
Mike the Mike.
Who is very good.
yeah. His
He's pretty good.
rapping's very good too.
It is.
Him, Lulz, Tombstone, Glaze, and Mando were some of the first Brony musicians that I actually listened to. And they all kind of collectively got me back into making music, actually.
That's cool.
Again, I can't say I'm playing favorites, but they definitely did give me a little bit of inspiration to do what I'm doing today.
That's very good.
It's funny. The first song I ever heard from the Brony community was by Tombstone. That's by Discord. That was the Discord remix.
Ah, that's such a good song. Eurobeat?
Huh? Yeah.
Right?
At first
I think it's
I thought it
Eurobeat,
was
right?
actually Tombstone singing it when I first heard it.
Ooh.
Because I didn't actually know who they all were.
Yeah. Oh, sorry. I think I lost you guys for a second. For some reason, my computer derped up.
Can you hear us?
Yeah, I
Oh,
got
okay.
you guys now.
Yeah, when I heard the song first, I thought Tombstone was singing it, but that's because I didn't know. So when I posted the video on like Twitter or something, I said, "Wow, Tombstone has a good voice." I mean, he does though. In his all his other songs, he does have a good singing voice. I'm not saying he doesn't.
He does have a very unique voice. I actually do really like it. And I actually have the pleasure of working with him for the project that I'm doing.
Oh, cool.
And he's got a really good surprise for everyone in the Brony community once this thing comes out.
Very cool. Can't wait.
One thing I actually do want to say, in his song, Octavia's something, I can't remember what it's called.
Overture?
Yeah, that's it. Electro-dub actually vocal covered it, but the thing about Tombstone, he has that sound in his voice, that haunting, depressing sound that just can't be replaced. I didn't mean to put it like that. Oh man. Static just looks at me weird. It's not that. It's he makes the song sound more sad.
Yeah.
I don't know. Just
Yeah,
forget
I get-
Tombstone. I'm sorry. I'll shut up.
No, I get what you're saying.
Tell me I suck,
No,
Tombstone.
I totally know what you're saying. It is a very unique voice,
It is.
and it does have that sort of, like you said earlier, a haunting yet very comforting sound to it. You know.
Yeah, if I hurt Tombstone anyway, everyone tell me I suck.
When?
Sorry about the typing there, guys.
Oh,
that's all right.
it's fine. Do all the typing you want. It doesn't matter. Yes. When and how did you start the Kiki project?
Are you guys ready? Do you have like drinks? Are you sitting down nice and comfortable? Because it's a bit of a long story.
That's fine.
I have like a. Never mind. It's empty.
I'll keep it
I
short
had
then.
I had like a half Sierra Mist, but
It's fine. We have a lot of people that are interested in it. So
Oh yeah.
That's good. That's really good that a lot of people are interested into it. Before I give the backstory, um, for everything,
Do you think we should turn the
sorry,
PS3 off?
my Skype is exploding right now. Just a second.
that's fine.
I'm wondering if we should turn the PS3 off. We were watching PewDiePie for a while, but I'm wondering if we should turn it off.
Why not?
We should. All right. Yeah, I'll get the controller. Yeah. Yes, we are PewDiePie fans, everyone.
Well, he's more of a PewDiePie fan than me, but
Yeah, I watch his videos a lot.
yeah. I mean, I like him.
I've seen a few of his videos.
Yeah,
It's pretty
it
entertaining.
is.
Um, and I totally lost my train of thought. What I did want to say though, was before I even realized I was a brony, I watched a little clip of, I think it was Everfree Northwest, the VA panel, and something struck a chord with me on that panel. When Tara Strong mentioned something about Kiki, um, she went into pretty good detail about her situation, um, and I got curious and I looked up the actual like the Give Forward site and everything else that was kind of giving like the backstory of her story. Um, and I just felt heartbroken to hear all the things that I heard. So I took it upon myself to kind of do the only thing that I possibly could help with, to give to the community and at the same time to give back to her. And the first thing that popped in my mind was, why not try to make a CD and raise money for this girl and the family and everything. So I took the initiative one night, and I don't have any brony friends down where I live. It's very desolate. There's no one that I know that's a brony. So I actually went on Omegle and searched for other bronies. Um, and I also threw a tag in there for music. I came across two individuals that really were pretty straightforward, and they were really easy to talk to. One of them was doing a live DJ set on there just for entertainment. His name is Alex Ackerman. He's private first class in the U.S. Army. And the other guy, ironically, was another service member. He is in the Royal Air Force. So the three of us got to talking, and I told them about like everything that I'm doing, and they jumped right on board in a heartbeat. They absolutely loved the idea, and they were willing to help in any way that they possibly could. And I honestly we could not be in the spot that we are now if it wasn't for those two guys. Um, they are both so incredibly organized and incredibly driven to succeed and to finish a project. And I mean, hats off to both Alex and Steven, two great guys. Steven actually just got deployed to Afghanistan, I believe, last week. So, I mean, hearts and prayers go out to him. And he is still helping us out with this album. Now, sorry, sometimes I tend to ramble and I lose the actual
It's no problem.
the actual question.
It's no problem.
What was the question again? How and why?
Yeah, when, how, and why did you start the Kiki project?
Okay, when, how, and why. The when would have to be, we started gathering ideas and brainstorming on how we could possibly complete this within a given time frame. We started that in September, and here we are almost in February, and we still haven't hit post-production, but that's only because we've gotten so many artists and so many musicians working on this now. They have all come in from literally all over the world
Wow, that's very
to come together for this. Musicians, both big and small, are working together pretty harmoniously. It's quite amazing, actually.
yeah. From
Um, Now, I think I covered all three. I believe I did. Not 100% sure. But I can assure you guys and the internet that the quality of production that these guys have been putting out is beyond words. This, I hope, would be one of the best albums to come out of the Brony community,
From
and for good reason. If it is as good as I think it is, then hopefully you guys will buy more of it, and more money will be able to go to help Kiki and her family get out of the situation that they're in, and hopefully give Kiki back, her childhood and a healthy adulthood as
yeah,
well.
that would be very
Well,
cool.
if I'm able to, I will buy it.
Oh yeah, if we're able to, we will definitely buy one. And
But we're saving up for BronyCon, and
well,
Muchly appreciated. It might be available by BronyCon. That's what we're aiming to do, is to actually sell it there.
oh wow,
So
yeah.
like actually in a CD and everything.
Yeah. And actually, that's a good point. We have three different mediums for this album. We're offering it in a digital download as a CD, and we also have a very limited edition vinyl print of it coming out for the basically some of the best songs that we have on the album are going to go onto the vinyl. 40 minutes total, 20 minutes each side. Each and every vinyl is going to be foil stamped with a number from basically number 0001 to I think about 800 we're making. Um, and I am determined to get every single staff member of My Little Pony Friendship is Magic to sign the very first album to come out, the actual vinyl case. And hopefully by BronyCon, we'll be able to auction it off for both Kiki and to support pediatric cancer as well.
That would,
Nice.
that would be very cool. If
Well, I won't be able to buy any of those. I'll probably just buy the CD.
yeah, even if
That's quite all right, man. And every little penny
We
helps.
actually got a few questions in the chat. First, are they accepting
Absolutely.
donations?
Are we accepting donations, or is the family accepting
Are you
donations?
accepting donations?
you or the family.
The family is always accepting donations. I do implore you guys all to go to the Give Forward site, which is linked in my Twitter, the @Save Kiki account. If you guys can give to them. They need it more than we do. As far as accepting donations, we do not have a tax ID number yet, so I cannot accept any donations for the project. This is all coming out of my pocket and a handful of other investors. So legally, we cannot accept donations. I'm really sorry, guys. I know you want to help, but the best way to help is to give to the family, for sure.
And another question we got is, where will you be able to purchase the CD? Because he won't be at BronyCon.
We actually have our own website. It's not completed yet. I totally forget the name because I haven't been working on it. Whoops. It's cureforkiki.com.
For Kiki, get out.
We just got the upgrade for the skin of the site, so we are working out some of the bugs. The artist info page isn't all finished, and either is the resources and a couple other pages, but it will be available there. Once we go into post-production, we'll be setting up some pre-order sales for you guys. So I'll keep you all posted if you follow our Twitter or our Facebook. Or just, check out the website every now and then.
Yeah.
And we'll have it up sooner than later.
Okay.
All
hopefully.
right. Very cool.
See, we're not ignoring you all in the chat. I mean, if it starts,
I love the chatty box.
I do too.
if it starts to explode, I might look
Yeah.
at it. But
Well, we might miss a question or two, but we'll try our best to catch every question.
yeah, but I don't think it'll explode right now.
You never know.
All right, so on to the next question. Hand me the paper.
Yeah. It's just amazing what you're doing for the Kiki and her family. It's just absolutely amazing. It's
I will have to mention this right now. I felt like kind of a jerk when I think this. When I first heard about Kiki Project, I thought Kiki Palmer, the actor or the actress. So I looked into it and I realized, oh, it's a different girl. I thought, wow, I feel like a jerk now.
Actually, a lot of people don't know about her from the fandom. Whenever I mention it to just new bronies that I meet, and I'm saying, or I tell them, hey, I'm working on this project. Would you like to, try to help us out maybe with like either contributing art or music or something, or would you just like to, get involved in some other way? And people are just like, who's Kiki?
Yeah.
I'm just like, oh man, you're in for a long story.
It's actually very surprising how many bronies don't know about Kiki, how much it gets spread over Twitter by Tara, and
Oh yeah.
it's just. But
I know it really is amazing, and hopefully with this project, I mean, our main goal would be to actually get her 100% healthy, to cure her of any sort of disease or any problems that she's having right now. Well, I mean, the disease being cancer. But if that doesn't happen, and she still needs aid, then hopefully we'll be able to shed a little more light to the bronies that aren't familiar with this and other pediatric cancers around that are pretty closely related to our fandom.
Oh, sorry.
But yeah, me and him are spreading the word. I got a couple friends on Twitter and stuff spreading the word too. So we're trying our best.
Really appreciate
trying our
that.
best to get it around.
Thank you so much, guys. You're all awesome.
We actually got another question in the chat. Is there a Facebook page?
Yes. I can look that up right now. I actually am on Facebook. Here, I'll link it to you guys. I'm not monitoring the chat at all.
Well, actually,
so...
I can't exactly put anything in chat because I need to sign in. I don't have an account. I don't have actually an account on the site. So I'll link it in the description of this video when we post it.
Yeah.
Okay. It's an easy one. For anybody that's listening, it's facebook.com/cure4kiki. It's super, super simple.
So, all right. So
I think
so exactly the same as the website too. Just
pretty much, yes.
Kiki.com.
Yes. We're trying to keep it simple for everyone, you know.
Yeah.
Too many different names getting thrown around, just kind of, it would confuse myself as well.
Get like Ultra Mega Cure 1.25 Cure Kiki.
And
version 3.145.
For those people watching who forgot to go to the bathroom, do it now because we have a whole list of questions.
Yeah, and it's it's mainly about the Kiki project too. So
yeah, but some questions are about My Little Pony and stuff. We didn't want to ignore that.
Hey, I love pony related media, so no worries.
All right, so have you?
Yeah, we're on that one.
Didn't he already say how long the Kiki project was going on?
Yeah, so we can just go to the next one.
Okay. Have you ever done anything like this, the Kiki project, before?
Absolutely not. In the most general sense, I've managed teams and people before at my jobs. But as far as professionally or even producing an album, this is a first for me. Yes. This is that's why everyone who's working on this is all working together. It's a very symbiotic and pretty organic process, but we basically got it down. We figured everything out. But no, this is the first time I've ever put out an album, and I'm getting a lot of help. Thank God.
That's good.
This is actually something I have to ask. I know you probably can't reveal it right now. It's going to be bothering me the entire time we're doing this unless I ask it. What's the album cover going to look like?
I really can't say.
Okay. Like you don't know or you can't reveal it?
A little bit of both.
Okay. Like
our artists are working really, really hard on a lot of concepts.
Okay.
But so far there's nothing set in stone yet. but we are gonna try to make the best album cover as possible. There also is going to be a booklet for both the CD and for the vinyl as well, with a ton of art from around the fandom.
Here,
So,
here's actually a suggestion for the album cover. It might be too
sure.
hard to do, but you could have the main six and a bunch and all the actors around Kiki while she sits in a chair. Like,
I really wanted to do something similar. However, that's a really good segue to the legal part of this entire
yeah, so
project.
that's why I kind of figure, might not be able to, but it'll be, it's a fun suggestion.
We actually, or I personally, had a couple of conversations with Hasbro's legal department, and we did not get the licenses to use any of the material related to My Little Pony. So we are working around it, and it's actually, I think, a good thing because this is the first album by Bronies for Bronies that just shows the raw talent of everybody involved. Instead of just making it pony related, it's really a testament to how well they can just make any sort of music or any sort of art. It's really going to show the community that it's okay to branch out.
You got
Just a little
you
bit.
got
Just a little bit.
Yeah, because this is like the first actual produced album that it's gonna have Brony stuff on it.
I'm pretty stoked.
Yeah, yeah, I am too.
I just wish it could have pony stuff on
Yeah.
it though.
Well,
But
oh right, never mind. I was gonna say you could have their OCs on it, but that's probably copyright too.
well,
OC is actually a gray area.
Yeah.
My attorney and I are working on trying to figure out if that's cool to put on there or not.
Plus, you could have their OCs standing around Kiki or something.
yeah, because technically they don't own the OCs, but they own the pony. Is what
hmm
is
Yep.
the
Yeah,
is the kind
they own the pony and the voice. It's the gray area is the style of
yeah,
art.
that's it. There you go.
Yeah, especially
That's-
Tombstone. His type of pony isn't even related to what, blue hair, red
Nope.
bangs.
Well, it's the style of art of
No,
My Little Pony is what they need to try and get worked out.
No, I know. Anyway,
Like I said, there are still a few kinks to work out before we can go into post
Oh,
production
yeah.
with
did
it.
I ask a question, or did we just go off topic many times?
No, you guys go.
Okay. We've been going off topic a lot.
Hey, doesn't matter.
It's quite all right. I love Banner.
Oh yeah, I do too. It makes the interview more fun too when you talk about random stuff.
I'm
Absolutely.
gonna say this is probably gonna be our longest live show yet.
Cool.
Yeah.
But what I'm actually gonna do is
Very stoked.
I'm just letting all you watching know is I'm gonna break the videos and the interview apart so that the interview will be in its own video in case we end up getting copyright because of the videos.
Yeah. So this won't get flagged and taken down, and no one can watch all this.
Totally understandable.
So-
Because I got a video. I don't know if anyone knows it. Kobus, the drummer. I got one of his videos in it, and we may get copyright for that for the songs that are in it. Because it has like that
Ooh.
my Yahoo song. I don't know what it's called.
It's on the tip of my tongue, but I can't
I-
remember it.
I have no
Numa
idea
Numa.
what it's called. I
Numa
don't be able to
Numa.
help it. All right.
Ugh,
It's like one of the first memes that I've ever witnessed.
right? It's everywhere.
Oh yeah.
Mhm.
Okay. Who's
Oh,
your?
Someone even put it Numa Numa. Sorry.
Yep. Oh yeah. For how can we help?
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Another one. How else can we help either you or the family?
other than donating money, I'm guessing he or she wants to know.
To help the family, I know that Ami, Kiki, Kiki's older sister Mimi, the entire family, they really love the words of encouragement that come from the Bronies. If anything, if you cannot donate any money or anything to them, just give them a little bit of an an uplifting few words. Just give them positive energy, basically. Just spread a little bit of love and kindness to them. They really, really do like interacting with the bronies. And I know Ami does. Um, as long as you talk to them, they'll always talk back. They are an absolutely wonderful family, and if anything, they need your support.
Maybe
Um,
a poem.
yeah, make them a poem, make them an OC, draw some art, make a song for them. Anything, even words of encouragement. It's anything and everything will help them through what they're going through right now.
Are you able to reveal their Twitter, email, or Facebook or anything so we can message them?
At the end of this, I will send a message to Almi. He is he always follows back as well. I'll send a message, or I mean, I'll say something on Twitter. I'm new to Twitter, so I don't know all these terms.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
We are attorney too. We started just a couple months ago when we actually started the show.
Yeah, so we don't know the fancy lingo that goes with Twitter.
Like we used to make fun of.
I know RT is retweet,
Yep.
and that's about it.
Used to make fun of Twitter all the time.
So did
Yeah,
I.
remember we used to say what people would do. I am in the bathroom.
Yeah, I'm walking through the hall. There are
It's still better than Instagram.
yeah there are people that I'll see every once in a while doing that. I'm walking to the bathroom like, okay, do we really need to know that?
Then there's stuff that they post up, like Dusty Cat. He'll sometimes post pictures of him fixing a motorcycle or something, which is, it's cool to see.
those are always cool.
Yeah.
Which is why he's the man
but-
with Brony.
Very.
Sorry for interrupting.
Agreed.
Anger his mustache.
Oh, no worries. No.
Don't anger his mustache.
I will post Ami's Twitter online after the show, as long as he says that it's okay. But as of just saying it out right off the bat right now, honestly, I'll have to check with him. I don't want to cross any lines or do anything that would,
No, I don't.
you know.
I don't like to either.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
we always like to make sure before we do anything with anybody else.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
The mic is very sensitive.
Just-
When I record gameplay, it's not sensitive at all.
It's Skype.
This hair is bugging me. Hold on.
It has like 3 hairs. You're not gonna get them all.
I'm gonna get them all. There. There.
You missed 2.
I don't care. Okay. I lost my place. Where?
It's after. Have you ever done anything like this?
Okay. Who is your favorite pony from the series?
Lyra,
That's a good one.
hands down.
That's a good one. I like Lyra.
I say that because when I really kind of realized, like, okay, I'm in the thick of this. I'm pretty sure that I'm a brony. The first fan fiction that I read was, what was it? Anthropology by Jason the Human.
Have you heard the song?
And yes, the song is awesome. I used to act back in my first year of college, and show tunes were always big around that little small community. That's what they all listen to. So it kind of reminded me of school a little bit. So I was like, yeah, this is really cool. Oh my god, this is awesome. And then seeing the animation that went with it, that little sketchy, that was really, really cool.
I loved that.
And the fact the Brony community went crazy on that episode, Too Many Pinkie Pies, when Pinkie Pie had fingers, and they went crazy with Lyra with that.
I know. It's. I know people beat it to death, the whole Lyra wants hands thing, but I personally love
I
it.
do too.
I think it's hilarious.
It's so hilarious. Every time I see Lyra just hopping up on a bench, I'm like,
It never gets old.
but
Absolutely.
that part on Too Many Pinkie Pies when she got the finger, I was not expecting that. I was like, holy crap!
I wasn't.
I was a little shocked on that one.
I wasn't.
I was like, oh god, I knew it was gonna be a weird episode, but jeez.
What I actually remember, if I remember right, they got the paint drying thing from a fan fiction.
Yeah.
I read that fanfic.
That's what I like about the show. They reach out from the community and they actually put things in the show.
Yeah.
It is pretty amazing that I guess Hasbro, I guess they would be the ones to kind of tip your hat to, but either that or all the people over in DHX and Studio B, they're so involved with the community that it is amazing. I've never seen any sort of show or entertainer, like any individual or anything like that, really reach out to the fans the way that this show does, and that's why I think it's so special to everyone. That you're actually able to interact with the people behind the scenes. You can ask questions; they'll always answer, and they're all really insightful. It's so cool to be able to interact with people in the industry, like professionals, and then have them talk to you.
Yeah.
Not talk down to you, but like talk to you as just
As
another
a person.
Yeah.
another human being. Yeah.
And
It's
sorry.
I was gonna ramble. It's cool.
I mean, I was gonna say I won't go into the whole argument thing with it, but I remember, like, you got to think, they just made a mistake with Derpy, but then they all made a huge thing about it and called her Derpy, and then in one episode they actually have the fan crazed thing in there, Derpy, that was just created by fans, and the creators actually put that in there, and you know that they're speaking to us. They're saying, "Hey, we listen."
Exactly. See, that was the first episode that I saw, and I didn't quite pick up on it until I did a little bit of reading, and I think that's really what hooked me in. I was just like, this is really cool. These people actually interact with the fans. Like, this is amazing. So, I mean, I think that is what, I think I just pinpointed when I became a brony. Thanks, guys.
I'm sorry, I'll ramble on one more time and then we go on the next question. I actually realized maybe a couple months ago that, well, the first show I ever really got into besides SpongeBob when I was a kid was Ed, Edd n Eddy, and I'm not sure if a lot of people remember that, but I found out that the voice actor for Double D actually did one of the Flim Flam brothers in My Little Pony, and I thought that was awesome.
No way.
Yeah. I think it was
Really?
the one without the mustache, if I remember right.
Yeah.
Flim or Flam?
Yeah, Flim.
Which one?
Well, and if you remember right too, in the song they actually changed their names from, because this is Flim, this is Flam. Then on the next one they'll actually say this is Flim, this is Flam. It's like.
I wonder if they meant to do that or if they just.
No, they did.
The animators are screwing with us.
One more. Have you ever played a game called Dead Rising 2?
I think I might have.
Well, I just want to. There's a huge connection here. The voice actor for Double D was actually in that too. The thing about that, he played a very clean, very what's the word?
Germophobic.
No, he was like, he wanted to do things on time, but he was just like so much like Double D. And then there were so many comments, wow, Double D's gone crazy. And I thought that was so hilarious. You can even hear the Double D voice in it.
I gotta check that out, actually. I'm gonna do a little research after
I
this.
believe it's Carl something. Just look up Dead Rising 2 Mailman.
Can't tell the difference.
Mailman?
Yep, Mailman.
Got it.
Man.
You'll actually hear Double D in that character. You will.
That's awesome. That was actually one of my favorite shows growing up, too. That's really cool. That's a nice little fact there.
Yeah, and actually, I have to point. I'm sorry. I have to point this out. The guy who played Ed, the weird one, he played Soren in the Best Day Ever episode.
I'm trying to listen to like both the voices, or trying to recall both the voices in my
As
head.
it got pointed out to me, I actually did hear a little bit of Ed in him.
I think I can hear a little bit of it.
And
I gotta watch that shit. I have to watch that episode now.
so yeah, I went back into watching my DVDs of Ed, Edd n Eddy. I listened to Ed, then I listened to Sora, and I thought, wow, that is Ed. I thought that was awesome. Yeah, we got like some people, OMG. Okay.
Too bad he was eating pie and he wasn't eating buttered toast.
I know. I would.
Yeah, in this one he loves pie, and Ed and Eddie he loved buttered toast
And gravy.
gravy. Yeah.
Ed was probably my favorite. He was.
Yeah, definitely.
All right.
Matt.
All right. Finally on to the next question. 40 minutes and we've only done 4 questions. Okay.
It's all right.
What is your favorite episode from the series?
That's like asking me what my favorite musician is, man. I gotta really think about that one. I mean, all right, the first one that pops out is probably The Return of Harmony. I think it's called Part 1 and 2, the season 2 two-parter. That one. I mean, I really like the royal wedding one as well.
That was a good one too.
It was pretty cool to see an actual fight scene in the show. Man, yeah, that one's pretty tough. Actually, I can't really pinpoint an actual like favorite episode. I still have a little bit of catching up to do too, anyway. So I haven't seen every episode yet.
Sorry,
I will
I
soon.
keep interrupting to point things out. You
That's fine.
watched Dragon Ball Z, right?
That took up a very large chunk of my
Oh,
life
yeah.
when I was a kid.
I remember hearing this in Everfree Northwest. The voice actors for Sweetie Belle, her father plays Goku.
What?
Yep. Yeah. When I saw that, I was like, no way! My 2 favorite shows are like.
And then
Why isn't he out saving the world right now?
get this, the voice actress for Spike played Trunks.
Actually, I did hear about that. Kathy Weissluck?
Yeah.
Is that her
Yeah.
last name, right?
Kathy Weissluck.
I think I do remember hearing something about that, or reading something about that, and that did catch my attention. I did know that one.
But I just
Out of all the
I love how
the VA stuff.
connected all these shows are voice actor wise.
Yeah, it's pretty amazing. I mean, all of my favorite childhood personas were voiced basically by the same people, and those same people have pretty much made me who I am today, and I didn't even know about it.
And the fact that
And
sorry.
I didn't even know about it until like today, basically. Not today,
No, I
but
know.
like
Yeah.
And
now, you
The
know.
fact that Tara Strong played Timmy Turner.
Timmy Turner.
Knew that one.
And Timmy Turner was, like SpongeBob, a huge part of my childhood.
Yes.
I mean, I've been watching Fairly Odd Parents and SpongeBob since they started.
Same. I love both of those shows. I watched Teen Titans for the longest time as well. That was also another one of my favorite shows. Dexter's Lab and like Samurai Jack, but I don't think they have any of the same
I miss
VAs.
Samurai
Not
Jack
sure.
so much.
Yeah, that was a good one.
I gotta find the DVD set
Oh,
like
lucky.
now.
I'll buy it off you.
He doesn't even.
No, I still have to find it. Like I gotta go to like Best Buy or
But,
something.
We have a
Oh, I
question,
thought you
too.
had it. Okay.
We have a question
Oh,
too.
Hang on.
wish.
I just want to. You made me forget.
Whatever. Okay. We have a question. What is the money goal you hope to achieve?
That's in
Yeah.
the Kiki project.
Yeah, in the Kiki project. What's the goal for the money you hope to achieve?
Anything above what we put in for production, basically. So I'm hoping for over $7,000 total. I mean, it will be hopefully at one point available worldwide. The CDs will be at least. I believe. Oh, I think I lost you guys.
Uh,
Uh-oh.
Oh yeah, internet connection problem.
That's a problem.
Oh. Am I back?
Can you hear us?
I can hear you
Okay, yeah,
guys.
it's an
Yep.
internet connection problem for a couple minutes. So
Yeah.
Whoops.
Sorry about that.
A little bit of a derp. The money goal that I hope to achieve for this project is at least a little over $7,000, so that the money that went into producing the album wouldn't be, spent in vain, basically. So we're trying to spend money to make money for the family. And also, there's something that I can't believe that I did not say earlier. This is to everyone. 100% of the proceeds, or not just the proceeds, the sales, 100% of any dime that we make with this album is going to the family. Nobody is getting paid for this. Not myself, not any of the musicians, not even my lawyer. She might be a little angry about that, but she'll just get paid from me. Everything, every single penny that we make from this album is going directly to that family.
that's honorable.
That's very
Save for maybe the very first vinyl if we get it signed by all the pardon me, by all the staff of MLP. Then if we raise enough money with that, I'll split it 50-50, give half to the family, and then give half to research for pediatric cancer.
Oh, that's very
So-
cool.
Keep my fingers crossed. Tell everyone,
I-
guys.
Didn't you say too that number 2 through 10 you're trying to get signed by Tara as well, or?
Yes, absolutely. I'm hoping the very first 10 will be signed by Tara Strong. The first one being an exception, being signed by everyone.
Yeah.
2 through 10, I'm going to do that little mail thing where you can mail some stuff over to Tara to have her sign or whatever for like $15 or something a pop.
Oh, wow.
Gonna get that signed, and then hopefully we're gonna auction off each of those at either various cons and or eBay as well.
Maybe we could get Tara to.
So
Sorry.
so everyone gets a little chance, sell some on the internet and sell some at the cons as well.
Maybe I could get Tara to sign my Twilight plushie.
That'd be cool.
Yeah, we got a big, huge one for Christmas.
Oh yeah, we both did.
That's awesome.
But I want to say one more thing. Didn't Tara Strong play Raven in Teen Titans?
Yes.
It's
Yes, she
funny.
did.
My favorite episode was actually the episode that involves Raven, where all her nightmares become monsters and everything. That was actually my favorite episode.
That is a
I'm
really cool episode, actually.
I'm a big fan of horror, so.
It's I could go. I mean, I was just about to go on a tangent that probably would have taken us an extra 30 minutes, so I won't. I'm just gonna say that horror is pretty cool, and I can tell because you are a Silent Hill fan.
Oh yeah, I
So.
own every. Put the mic up to my mouth for this one. I own every single Silent Hill game ever made.
Except for part 2. I own that one.
No, I got the HD version.
Whatever. I got the original.
I'll get the original. I'll buy it off you, even have to pay $500. I like Silent Hill that much. I will pay $500 for Silent Hill 2.
It's a great game. I've only had the chance to really play it once because I don't really have any video games or like good systems. So I'd always have to go over to my buddy's house, and he would have just like an entire wall dedicated to like really awesome horror games and just like real awesome games in general. But for the hour and a half that I played and the 500 times that I died, I really liked it.
Which one did you play?
I think it was, oh God, I really don't even know. Whatever one was made in the early 2000s.
I think that would be Silent Hill 1.
I think it might have been.
Because that one is actually
I-
rated as the hardest one of them all.
Hence why I died about 500 times.
But then again, Downpour is actually really hard too. That's the newest one.
Haven't even heard heads or tails of it. Sorry, dude.
There's like 9 games, so you know. All right.
It's hard to keep track of
But
them.
yeah, I don't think you'll have any problem reaching your money limit because there's been people that have asked for donations to go to BronyCon, and some of them have made well over $4,000 in just a couple days.
Oh yeah. Do you know Feather Pony Artist?
Yeah, actually, I was listening to, I believe it was Luna Radio, and somebody plugged that she really wanted to go to BronyCon, and they posted the link for her video, and I checked it out. And I was just like, wow, that's really cool. And then I checked it again in like 30 minutes, and she was like halfway to her goal, and I was just like,
One
whoa,
night.
that's really
Yeah,
cool.
In one night, she earned like $4,000.
Oh, that's
Amazing.
Oh, well, she'll probably earn more than that.
Oh yeah.
And it's funny, she put a video of her OC actually crying with a bunch of thank yous in the background.
Hey,
It's very cute.
you earned that much money in a couple days just asking for donations. I'd cry too.
Oh yeah, I mean, I earn maybe $30 every 2 weeks, so.
Preaching to the choir, man. Thank God I saved up after this summer.
Yeah.
Well, if all goes well, I'll be earning a lot.
Cool.
But yeah, I really don't think you'll have any problem reaching your limit
Oh no, especially with this.
once the word gets out and everything.
Oh yeah.
I really, really hope so. I hope that this thing is a success for many, many, many reasons. But the main reason so that we can give this girl the life that she actually deserves.
I wonder if we're actually gonna be able to get through all these questions.
It all just depends on if you have enough time to sit with us through all this.
I have got all the time in the world, guys. Don't worry
There you
about it.
Here's your answer.
It's true, but remember, I have a date.
Yeah, I know. If it comes to that time, then we can quit. But
Yeah, 'cause
if it comes to too close to when you have to go to your date, then we can quit. But
yeah, I made kind of a phone date with my girlfriend, so
Cool.
it's around 10. So anyway,
yeah.
stupid glare. Okay,
It's paper. How do you get a glare on a piece of paper?
It's pen. I mean, it's pencil. It shines. You had to write it. Okay, what's your favorite song from the series?
Another hard one.
No. They're all really, really catchy.
Oh, yeah.
Daniel Ingram does a great job composing, and so does the rest of his staff as well. I gotta say it's between. Oh man, wait, best from the show or best from the fandom, right?
From the show.
Yeah, from
Which
the
one?
show.
The show? Okay. So I don't know why I thought fandom. I would have said like something around like Pinky's Brew, and then what I said earlier about Dasha and Tombstone.
Have you heard Danny Brony's cover of Pinky's Brew?
I have not.
He has an amazing voice. In fact, everyone watching after this, go watch Danny Brony's cover of Pinky's Brew. You all right?
No.
As far as some of my favorite songs, I can give you my top 3,
Okay.
definitely. In no particular order, Winter Wrap Up, Smile, 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 and Find a Pet.
All right.
Find a bit. Yeah.
Smile or Winter Wrap.
Actually, top 4, This Day Aria was really
That was-
awesome.
Oh yeah, the fact that she's able to play scared and evil.
Yeah, that she's able to
Yeah.
go from panicked and just scared to going right back to evil and going back and forth. It's just
It's a mark of a really talented
Oh, yeah.
singer,
Oh, yeah.
definitely.
And I gotta say, I'm not. No offense to SpongeBob, but you look at the songs from SpongeBob, then you look at My Little Pony, and you think, wow.
you look at the acting from SpongeBob and you go to My Little Pony. It's just
Well, the acting in SpongeBob is good.
yeah.
But just the songs, you think it doesn't seem like they put too much work into their songs, but then you look at My Little Pony and all the work they put into their songs.
It's
then again, SpongeBob is, like goofy and like fun and stuff like that. And My Little Pony does have its serious elements
It
to it,
does.
and that's a lot of the people are doing it for a job that are working on the songs and stuff like that. So they're gonna take it really seriously, and I'm so happy that
Oh
they
yeah.
do too. And because of them, they created the explosion of music and art in the fandom,
But
which is just awesome.
sorry, I have been interrupting you too many times.
You have been. You're a very.
I'm interrupting you. It's a mutual thing. I'm sorry
But,
myself.
SpongeBob to me has been just. I think if I didn't have SpongeBob in my life, I would be different than who I am now. I mean, I'm sure a lot of people
Would have
think
to agree.
that if they didn't have a show that they watched through their complete childhood, they might be different than who they are today.
We'll never know.
Yeah.
Nope.
One of my
Unless they make some kind of machine that lets you see that.
one of my favorite shows when I was younger was Angry Beavers.
Oh yeah.
Oh my god, I forgot about that one.
Yeah.
There is tons of shows. One show I actually remember I could have gone without watching through my childhood was Ren and Stimpy.
Oh, that was a messed up cartoon. Oh.
That freaked me out when I was little,
Oh yeah.
a couple of times. But looking back on it, it's pretty funny.
It is now.
Especially the style of animation too.
Yeah.
I mean,
It's very clever.
they recently started showing it on Nicktoons again, and you could notice how much they edited out stuff.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
I mean, Ren and Stimpy was just.
They have to edit out a lot of stuff because there will be people that will get very mad.
I mean, just.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I looked up one of the scenes that I didn't realize was actually edited, and they edited out so much disturbing dialogue. I can't remember what it.
It's a different time than the 90s.
Yeah.
Well,
Anymore.
You gotta think, they made this show for children. A show that talked about ripping people's arms out of their sockets, and
They made Mortal Kombat, and that had a T for Teen logo.
back then,
Yeah, Mortal Kombat was T for Teen, but
yeah, a game where you can rip people's heads off, mutilate them, make them explode. Yeah, that's T for teen.
I don't know. There was
I mean, I just kind of liked Powdered Toast Man and Log.
Oh, log. Everyone loves a log. I love that.
Oh man,
all
that's
the
awesome.
Crazy stuff they had on that.
wasn't it like a powdered toast man or
Yeah,
something?
he mentioned that. Powder,
Oh,
he
powder.
flew backwards and everything.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Powder toast came in a can.
Oh god.
I do not understand anymore.
No, I mean, you gotta admit the creativity they did put in that show was good. It just could have gone without the disturbing stuff they put in.
Yeah, sometimes.
But after they,
But to each their own.
yeah,
Yeah.
but after they edited it out, it was a good show. It was a good children's show, somewhat. It still had some parts in it. And trying to remember, I just want to remember one more show. I'm sorry. One more childhood show, Dexter's Lab.
Oh yeah, he mentioned that.
Yes.
Oh. Okay.
Loved it.
Here's a show that I'm sorry. One more.
Just keep going with
Well,
the shows,
this
don't you?
this show. This will be last. I'm sorry. This show. Most people I mentioned to from the '90s don't actually remember it.
Someone put in Rugrats.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
The original Rugrats.
Rugrats.
See, All Grown Up wasn't that good. I loved the original Rugrats when they were babies.
Yeah,
But
we all did.
the show was 100 Deeds for Eddie McDowd.
I actually remember that. That's when the kid becomes a dog,
Yeah,
right?
It was actually Seth Green.
No way, really.
Yeah, and you gotta.
See, I didn't pick up on all this when I was a kid. I
No,
was
neither
just
did
like
I mean,
new show.
Seth Green, when
everything.
he was in that show, he was just a teenager pretty much.
I do remember that show actually. I didn't watch it like all the time, but whenever it was on, I would just be like, oh yeah, this is a great show.
And you gotta think, a brony who created a show as big as Robot Chicken started out in a show that we watched in our childhood.
It's pretty amazing, and it's an organic process, and it's really cool to kind of look back and see how things grow, expand, and kind of branch out.
I like how someone put log in the chat. Okay. That. Oh my gosh. Yeah. That was Seth Green. Are you serious? Yes, it was Seth Green. Yeah, it was Seth Green and 100 each Freddie McDowd.
Yeah.
Okay. Enough of the childhood shows. Actually, it's your turn to ask a question.
Oh, okay. Do.
Gatorade or Powerade?
Gatorade.
Vitamin water.
Oh, okay.
Vitamin water. So,
Sorry.
so I think you've told us pretty much everything about the project, or is there more?
I'll have to think back at the ramblings that I did earlier and figure out what I actually did say. I do know that the artists and
Musicians
that are working on the album all thoroughly deserve a shout out.
Definitely.
There's too many to shout
But
out.
There's never too
I can
many.
go quick. A lot of them, actually, not just a lot of them, all of them have been working around the clock since they've heard about this. And, like, honestly, I don't think anyone's really taken a day off on this project.
That's very.
But even that being said, we're no closer to the anticipated post-production date because we did gain a few artists super late into the project. I think they're only about 2 weeks old, maybe 3 weeks old into it. But we just picked up Assertive Fluttershy a couple weeks ago. Derpidity as well. We also have Acid Rain, Aoshi, Assassin Monkey, who's on DeviantArt. He's a very good artist. He's going to be helping us out with the cover art. Blue Nose Reindeer, which does something a little different in the music community. He does acoustic pop instead of the flood of electronic dance music that we are trying to stay afloat in. Don't get me wrong, I really like EDM. That's actually all that's on my iPod.
Yeah.
I've got one of those little iPod shuffles.
Oh, nice.
I got like all metal on my iPod.
I mean, my iTunes list, I maxed out my hard drive, so it's got actually a good amount of metal on it.
Oh yeah.
I am a pretty big fan of really hard style stuff like, well, yeah, metal, black metal, death metal.
What about Five Finger
all
Death
that.
Punch?
Actually, yeah, I am a fan. I'm a big fan.
So,
Not a big fan, but I am.
someone wants to know, who would you play as in the game coming out? Fighting is Magic.
I don't know all the characters, but what's see Fluttershy? I think she does have the ability to just turn into a tree, and that's pretty hard for a pony to knock down. So
And then she has her stare.
Yeah, her stare, which I think takes away.
Half your health.
Yeah,
really,
yeah.
that's pretty cool.
What they used to have, it used to be an insta kill, but they changed that to. But you have to be really close to be able to use it, and it takes away half your health. So
Yeah.
You could use it as a fatality too.
I'd have to be either Applejack or Twilight.
my two favorite ponies, Applejack and Twilight.
I actually do really hope they add fatalities into that.
I'm not gonna add fatalities into Fighting is
No,
Magic.
not like bloody rip head off fatality. I mean like just like with Twilight, she has some kind of huge beam like what Mario would do with fire or something. Like with Mario, what he does in Brawl.
So just end moves then.
I guess, yeah, end moves like
Fatalities.
like with Killer Instinct,
You.
awesome victories. That's what they call it in Killer Instinct, awesome victories.
It's your turn.
No, that's I did okay.
I think I strayed off the last question though. I'm really sorry about
it's
that.
No problem.
I was just giving a shout out to some of the.
Oh yeah, it was
guys.
actually me that interrupted. Sorry, I should be apologizing.
No, it's fine.
Well, every time
No,
someone
I didn't know what the question was. I totally
every
forgot.
time someone interrupts, we end up having like 30 minutes of just off the grid stuff.
I hope we're keeping everyone entertained.
Hope so. We've lost. What?
Well, I'm just saying we got more people talking, so
Oh yeah, we've got a lot of people talking through the chat. So
well, mostly just 3 people, but still, that's more than usual. Hi, people.
What was the last question that you guys
What
asked
your
me?
favorite song was in the series?
No, that wasn't the.
That was the song. That was the question you asked. What is your favorite song out of the series? Because the next question
Uh,
is how much.
oh wait, no, I think it was a question from the chat
Oh yeah, the fighting is
that
magic.
you. Nah, was there one before
No.
that?
How much?
Or am I
Give
just
me that paper.
Yeah, wait.
did I just go off on
I
a
didn't
on
give
a
you a paper.
rant?
Is there more about the Kiki project?
That's it.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Boom. I told you.
Well, actually, there is a little bit that I would like to tell everyone. As of right now, I'm going to 3 conventions across the U.S. to try to promote this and to bring awareness to the bronies about the situation that Kiki and her family are in. I will be at Las Pegasus Unicon, so I'm very, very excited. It's my first convention ever. And I'm gonna have a couple of small speaking parts throughout the convention. So I really hope to see whoever's listening, if they're going to be there. I would really love to see you guys and actually meet another brony. I've never met another brony before in real life, so I'm really, really, really pumped about that. I'm also going to Big Apple PonyCon in March, I believe, and I will be at BronyCon. I am on a
Nice.
Yes, I'm very stoked about that. I'm on a panel with Arixia, I believe.
Yeah, that's the
Eric's-
panel we're gonna be on
Yeah,
too.
yeah. Me and him are gonna be on
Yeah,
it.
so I'm gonna be on there with you guys.
Very cool.
As well as Rena Chan and hopefully Solrak.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm kind of hoping Solrak shows up. That would be awesome.
Everyone kind of calls him the Tobuscus of bronies.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Yeah. Up at Big Apple PonyCon though, I'm going to be on a panel with Bronies for Good and the Brony Thank You Fund.
Oh, cool.
I am really, really looking forward to that. I'm really hoping to spread a little more generosity. I mean, it's difficult to spread any more generosity and kindness than in this fan base than there already is.
Oh, yeah.
I think we might break the universe if we did it,
Yeah.
but I'm gonna get as close to breaking the universe without actually doing it as I possibly can.
Oh.
So I mean, I'm very excited to have a few open discussions with those guys this
cool.
March.
We might be going to Big Apple Con. We might. Not sure.
Cool.
Wait, Big Up. Is that the one that?
That we might get sent there, but I'm not positive.
Yeah, the Midnight Run might be sending us there.
But that's a big.
That would
if.
be awesome.
Yeah, that's a big if though. We still need to get the money and all that. So.
Totally understandable.
All right, next question.
Boom. Right there.
Have you met Kiki in person yet?
I have not. I have talked to Ami and Mimi over the phone multiple times. The family is great. They always keep me up to date on Kiki's situation. However, I live on the entire other side of the country.
Oh, wow.
I'm actually in New Jersey. Surprisingly, I know you couldn't tell because I don't have the orange skin or the bro dude haircut or anything like that. But I'm on the total opposite side of the country from them right now. So no, I haven't had the chance to go out and see them out in California. I would really, really love to meet the family.
It would be-
I would love to go out and treat them all to just a day of not even having to worry about anything.
Oh yeah.
But unfortunately, with time constraints and finances, I cannot do that at this time. However, I would love to meet the life that we're trying to save.
That would be very.
That would be
cool.
really, really cool.
I hope to meet her one day. Her and her family one day. It would be very cool.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry if I look tired, everyone. I was up late and I worked today.
Yeah.
I had to walk through so much thick snow.
It's cool. I drank about like 2 cups of coffee before this thing, so and I still look like I'm asleep.
I hate coffee. I can't drink coffee at all.
Love it.
Like my coffee is soda.
Yeah.
I think I drink too much, so I'm trying to cut down. Oh, wow, I say that
Whatever
like it's a
works.
drug.
Whatever keeps you awake.
Well, it kept me awake, but now it's become an addiction. Like I'd show
The
my
only
area
good
here.
addiction is ponies.
I'd show my soda area here, but I won't.
Yeah, and it's in my room. His soda area is in my room. So
I have a worse soda area next to my bed that if I showed you people, you would be like, Mother of God.
yeah, it's kind of like a minefield. You go and walk somewhere and you knock something over. It's like, oh,
That's my area. That's where I edit my videos and listen to my music and talk to my girl.
There you go.
all right. Answer that one. You already answered that one. Okay.
Yes.
I'm trying. Shush. Do you have more projects in mind in mind after this one? Like, have you thought about more for?
If I was to undertake another project after how much is involved in this one, I don't think I'd make it. I think I would just collapse out of exhaustion. I have thought of a few things, and a lot of the people that I'm working with have brought up a few very interesting topics that we can look at. I mean, my philosophy basically. Sorry, this is a little bit of a backstory before I get back onto topic.
Oh, it's okay.
My philosophy, as far as the needs of the many outweigh the needs of the few. I have a different spin on that. Basically, I think if we help people individually, we're able to not only create amazing friendships with other people, but we are also able to assure the survival of another person or the improvement of another person's life. Now, don't get me wrong, I totally agree as well. I mean, it sounds a little bit of like a contrarian statement, but I do agree that helping out the greater good sometimes is better than the individual. But personally, like, this is how I'm taking this project, and that's kind of what I want to do if I do another project. I know that there's also another fund for another child with cancer that Tara Strong is supporting, and it's called the Amazing Grayson Fund. You can find it at her website at terralicious.com. Yes, it's actually a really cool website. And I think, honestly, reaching out and having an individual help another individual is better for society. It helps us grow.
Yes, it does.
Oh, yeah.
I really think it's a lot better than just donating to a faceless large company that you don't know where the money is going, or you don't know where any of the supplies are going, if they're getting to the right people that actually need them, or if they're just going somewhere for storage, or like you really can't follow the paper trail with large companies like that.
Yeah.
So if I did do another project, then it would probably be for Grayson next. If not, then I actually was playing around with the idea of having some fanfics read and put on a CD, kind of like a book on tape.
My little
Oh.
Dashie.
Yeah, My Little Dashie would have to be.
Yeah. Oh man.
Like just
I
put
did read
Mike-
that one.
Just put Mike's in a CD. Mike the Microphone's reading.
Oh, good grief. I bawled.
I would love to get Morgan Freeman, but you know
Oh, Morgan Freeman.
that would be awesome.
No, I don't know.
Morgan-
Morgan Freeman. I don't think he'd have the emotion that Mike put in.
Then we're just gonna have to get Morgan Freeman, his OC.
Morgan Freeman.
Yeah, that's the
Oh.
ponified version of Morgan Freeman.
But
Is there really a Morgan Freeman?
actually, yeah,
Brody.
there might be a ponified
There's-
version of Morgan Freeman.
there's one on Twitter.
Is there?
Yeah.
Watch, someone will actually, who sounds like him, will actually name themselves Morgan Freeman and make a OC now sometime.
Hey,
That would be awesome.
Someone do it, please.
yeah.
Someone do it. I want a quantified version of Morgan.
I listen to his voice before I go to bed. It puts me to sleep. It's just like so calming.
Well, you gotta think, he has like the voice of God.
It's like
Literally.
melted butter. Like right into the
It
ears.
does. It just
It's horrible analogy, but whatever.
There was actually a picture I remember seeing. This one actually involves Batman. I can't remember what it was. Tooled by God.
weapons supplied by God.
Weapons supplied by God.
Raised by Austin Powers' dad,
Yes.
and
Oh man, you have the picture, don't you?
somewhere, but it'll take forever to find it. So.
Somewhere. Well, whatever. And there was another person that was greatly trained, and then he
Oh.
said,
Trained by Zeus.
"Yep, trained by Zeus." And then it's like, it's great to be Batman.
That's
'cause
awesome.
You got to think all the characters that were in that series. You know, they played God, they played Zeus, and then they played Austin Powers' father. And then Batman is like the creation of all that. It's awesome.
That's a pretty funny
It
quote.
is.
All right.
Do we have any any
Um,
questions that popped up on there? I don't think so.
We have a link. I'm afraid to click random links.
Yeah, I know. You never know what they're gonna lead to, but
But I mean, it's by
yes.
the Farmer and the Rocker guy,
Oh,
Evan Bernardi.
yeah, Evan Bernardi. So you know it's gonna be good then.
All right, I'll try and click on the link. We'll see what it
All
goes
right. Well, I'll ask you this question while he does that.
to. What the heck? It has Morgan Freeman with Fluttershy's hair. That looks weird.
All right.
That looks so weird.
I think you answered this one, but I'm not sure. Was it just you that started the Kiki project, or I think you said you had like Steven and Alex, was it?
Yes. Essentially, essentially, the entire idea did come from me. That was my idea. I don't like taking credit for stuff like that because even though I started this project, it would be impossible to have it completed if it wasn't for the help of the entire community. However, yes, I did think of the idea and reach out to random bronies, basically just strangers, and formed great friendships from it, actually. And they, I cannot take the credit for that. I cannot take the credit for getting this thing off the ground. And I can't take the credit for having the entire thing come as far as it has. So, if anything, guys, everyone started the project. Every single brony that is involved and every single brony that will buy the album or contribute to the family, you guys all started this. This is your project. Everyone, including the two of you, as well.
Well, I guess we're kind of contributing by doing this.
Exactly. This is an organic process. It has been from the start, and everyone started this madness, basically.
Yeah, and we will try and donate some money to the Kiki family too. Try to.
I'm poor.
Do anything, or keep it within your means, guys.
I'll donate my time.
Time is an invaluable asset.
Well, all I have is time. I have no life. So.
I'll trade you. I don't. Well, actually, I can't. I can't. I don't have a life, so
Like all I do is
I don't have time
all I do
either.
is sit on the computer. So. I upload videos. Like if I could be like PewDiePie and get paid to upload game videos, I would do that.
Oh, he probably worked for a long time to be able to do that. So.
Well, no, you got. I mean, I remember in his Nightmare House playthrough, he said he worked for Machinima, so
yeah,
he made animations for Machinima. Anyway, why did we get into PewDiePie?
because you brought it up.
Yeah, sorry.
We got one more question on this.
And then after that, I think we might.
Oh wait, never mind. We got two more questions.
All right,
That
well,
one and this one.
we gotta hurry up. We gotta. Man, 1 hour and 20 minutes. This is probably our longest interview.
Yeah, it is our longest interview.
Okay.
This one and
yeah,
this one.
Okay. I couldn't read for a minute. I don't know. My mind went blank. How many people are working on the Kiki project?
Like other than the artists and the musicians, because we know there's a lot of them.
Artists and musicians included, I would say people involved. People involved, it would probably be pretty close to 50.
That's pretty good.
That's a lot.
Whether, I mean, like, my attorney being one. There really is a lot of people involved with this project. The bulk of it, though, however, is musicians, artists, and a handful of writers as well. So that is going to take the bulk of the project. If I was to omit all them, then I would have to say probably like 5 or 6 people, including my banker. But, yeah.
Sorry if my
but
if my fidgeting is getting annoying. I have ADHD, so I have to keep moving.
I'm in the same boat, dude. It's fine. Yeah, total 50 people. Sorry, I was just
that's
gonna.
fine. That's amazing. That's an amazing amount of people working on a project for free, even.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it kind of started with like 3 and then exploded. Kind of blew up in my face and got a lot bigger than I thought it would.
Hey, it's better than being smaller than you thought it would.
What did you first think of?
Oh, I don't think you can hear us.
Can you hear us?
Yep, now I can. Did I freeze?
Yeah. Well.
Yeah, it went to internet connect.
Yeah, we had that.
I don't know if you heard me before. I said it's better than being smaller than what you thought it was.
Yeah, in a sense, definitely.
Alright,
The more people we have, the more people we can reach.
Exactly.
Yeah.
All right. One more question. Finally down to our last
Sure.
question. What did you first think of MLP and the Bronies when you first found out about all of it?
Actually, when I first thought of MLP, a very candid reaction to the show, before I even knew that it was called My Little Pony, I saw a promo for it before the first season started. And it was just me and my buddy sitting downstairs. We're watching. We both went, "Oh, this is kind of cool. It's real colorful. It's what are those things? They kind of look weird, but like, cute at the same time." I'm like, "What is this?" And then My Little Pony: Friendship It's Magic, the tagline came up, and I was just like, "Yeah, no, I'm changing the channel." And then I came across it on the internet, and my initial reaction, I have to say, was like I just kind of smiled, and I was just like, "What the hell is going on?"
Pinkie Pie with the rainbow.
Pretty much. Yeah, I was pretty much hooked after that, though. Bronies in general, though, that caught me totally off guard. I didn't know that there was an outrageous amount of people that made something huge out of this. Yeah. Initially, I guess the best adjective to describe it would be amazement. A little bit of shock and awe. But I definitely have a much greater respect for the fan base now. Now that I'm actually involved with everyone, and I actually get to talk to all these awesome people. Um, I think it is absolutely amazing. Even though it's not for everyone, I think as many people should, as many people. Sorry, my syntax is getting a little screwed up right now.
All right.
Um, I think there should be as many people as possible that kind of reflect the same values. They don't have to necessarily be bronies or anything, but it would be really nice to kind of live in a world where people are actually not rude to each other. They aren't coy and they aren't caustic either.
It would be nice.
Um, and just people that are happy to be happy and very open to talking to people and stuff like that. And that's why now I definitely, after learning all this about the Brony community, I have a much greater respect for every single person
Oh yeah.
within the community.
First time, I don't know if I've ever mentioned this. The very first time I ever saw My Little Pony, it was during the first season. This was when I was like, I was like playing Silent Hill, but at the same time I was trying to record something on my TV back there. Something came on. It was My Little Pony. I thought, why is it on here? I wanted to get back to playing Silent Hill, so I just quickly changed it, went back, and I didn't care. Like it showed Twilight Sparkle and everything, and I thought, okay, I don't care. This is too girly. Change it. And the remote wouldn't work, so finally I just turned the TV off because I did not want to watch it. I wanted to get back to my Silent Hill.
It was trying to give you a sign, man.
Yeah, the very first time I watched My Little Pony, I came from work. I laid down on the couch and I took a nap, and the TV was on. I woke up. The remote was across the room. I don't know how it got across the room.
He's known to throw things in his sleep.
Yeah, I don't know, but I start hearing the My Little Pony opening, and I'm like, I really don't want to watch this. So I was like, but I don't want to move. I'm too relaxed. I was like, I'll watch it, whatever. It was over, and I was like, there's a marathon on. Huh. I think I'll watch the rest of it. It wasn't that bad.
You watch one. Okay, that's it. I'm done. It's 3 hours later. Okay, I guess I'll watch one more.
The season's over.
It's so true.
It is.
And what's funny?
It is so true.
I was in the grimdark phase of My Little Pony
Yeah.
when he started spamming me with clips from the original show, and I finally just told him, "Fine, I'll watch it." So I watched what was the first episode, which was Canterlot Wedding, and I thought it was awesome.
Oh, cool.
So I decided, why not? Like, it was maybe 11 p.m. I started watching Netflix on my 3DS, and next thing I know, it's 5 in the morning. I'm still watching this. Next thing I know, it's 8. I'm still watching. So I finally just get 1 hour of sleep, and I'm thinking, wow. And then that day, I actually heard Discord. I thought, okay, well, Pokemon, I guess, had a couple songs too. And I discovered Nightmare Night, and then I discovered more songs, and I thought, and by now, my iTunes has over 100 songs of Brony-made songs.
Yep. So many.
It's pretty
Yet
cool.
I was only able to get maybe 2 Pokemon songs.
That is one of the amazing things that was pretty much hook, line, and sinker to this. Was the outrageous amounts of music that people come up that are all pony related,
And there's all kinds. I mean, I kind of wish there was a little bit more metal and industrial, but still, the kind of music that like Mike or Glaze or all of them make up for the lack of metal or industrial.
I'm sure we'll get more as we go. So.
Oh yeah. Like, actually, I do want to mention this. Do you have someone named Bagpipe Brony working on the album?
No, but that sounds really cool.
He actually makes industrial music. He made
Really?
a song called "The Curse of Pinkamena" and "For the New Lunar Republic," and those are both industrial music, which reminded me of a band that I actually listened to, that wasn't really approved by my family, and I don't really listen to them anymore, called Cyclone 9. They were basically a Satanist band. I used to listen to them. I liked them, but I started to realize, I shouldn't be listening to this. And then finally I discovered an industrial band that's not satanic, and I like it.
It's good that you're not in that anymore.
I was weird.
I'm definitely going to have to check them out.
I was weird. Like, I wanted to get my hair blue and, like, one side down and shaved. I wanted the weird industrial hair. I was weird.
Still pretty cool, though.
Yeah. But, yeah. I showed my dad this song. Like, I was asking him, is this satanic? And he...
Really? You showed... Dad's a pastor, right? You remember that, right?
You were there when I showed him. I asked him, is this band evil? He sees the song, the name, Cyclone 9. Yes. And I thought, what, does Cyclone 9 mean something? I can't remember what he said.
The ninth circle of hell, maybe? Or something?
I thought there's only 7.
Is there?
You're obsessed with Dante's Inferno. How could you forget that?
I haven't played it in forever. I haven't played any game in forever.
He's a God of War and Dante's Inferno obsessive guy.
I played God of War a lot in college because it is the only game that I could just pick up for like 20 minutes between class and just like breeze through a few like little levels and then just put it down and come back to it later. No, I loved God of War. That was a lot. That took up a good amount of time in college.
Teen Wolf, yes, Alex says is a very good musician.
Yes.
And I actually want to point this out. Tobuscus, he got a theme song for his gameplay videos, and I gotta think, out of every dubstep musician on YouTube, he gets someone from the Brony community to make his theme song. Like, is there some kind of connection there, I wonder? Is he a Brony? Maybe.
Speculation,
is he maybe a closet Brony?
We don't want to dig too much into that.
No.
We don't want to cause a war.
No, we don't want Tobuscus to hate us.
Yeah, we don't want to cause a war in our comments either.
No. But it is 30 minutes from my date, and
we're out of questions too.
Yeah, 1 minute 30 seconds. That was almost a 2-hour interview.
1 minute 30 seconds.
1 hour.
Are there any final questions?
I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure it was longer than 1 minute.
1 hour 30 minutes. Okay. I'm tired.
Is there anything else you'd like to add before we?
I would just like to say thank you to both of you guys. I really hope the best for Equestria Talk. I hope you guys continue to grow as a talk show.
Hey, even if we don't grow,
also,
we don't grow, we had fun.
Oh yeah.
Yes. Exactly. I mean, that's the main thing to focus on. I just wanted to say this is a shout out to basically the entire Brony community. Thank you for everything. This is to every single person out there. Whoever ends up listening to this now or later. Thanks, guys. I really don't know where I would be without the community. It's unbelievably awesome.
Yeah.
And also, just make sure that you guys check out EquestriaTalk to get any of the updates that we post. Also, our Twitter, at Save Kiki, and our Facebook, facebook.com/Save Kiki, Cure for Kiki, something like that. Save Kiki.
Was
Save
it
Kiki.
It was Save Kiki? Okay.
Yes, Facebook and Twitter have the same handle, and then Cure for Kiki is our website. Really look forward to get this in post-production, guys.
We got one more question before we go off. What would you do if you were in Equestria?
That's one question we don't ask a whole lot.
I mean, can anyone really answer that? Right. I would first question my sanity. Second...
Well, I guess it's not really what you would do when you get into Equestria. It's what would happen. Pinkie Pie would come up and try to make friends with you.
Yeah, that is...
Exactly. I was just going to say a freakishly curly-haired pink pony with balloons on her butt would probably assault me with cake and try to shake my hand. or whatever hoof.
Well,
So I have no idea. I think I would just take a stroll around and enjoy an actual peaceful
Yeah.
world.
I love what you said there. I'm gonna have to remember that. First, question my sanity.
hey,
Yes, I would kind of question
hey,
that.
if I woke up in Equestria, that would be a telephone.
Phone.
It'll just be a couple rings.
Okay.
There we go. It's gone.
One more thing I want to point out. I promise this is last. It's about a childhood show again.
Yeah.
Powerpuff Girls.
Yeah.
Lauren Foss
Also made by Lauren Foster.
and Foster's
Yeah.
Home for Imaginary
That meant
Friends.
Foster's Home for Imaginary
Yeah.
Friends. So I was a big fan of both growing
I
up.
actually got to point this out. One of my all-time favorite parts of that Foster's Home show was when the brother, I need pizza, and the pizza, howdy do, I love you. He just starts eating it.
Oh, it's horrible.
And I actually got to.
That is one show that I wish I watched a lot more than I could have.
I watched
but-
it pretty much as I could. I mean, I distinctly remember another part where they get lost in the house, and Blue actually starts, boasting about it, and he actually starts playing an air guitar, and you actually hear some epic metal song start playing. I love that.
Yeah. And you always know if a cartoon's made by Lauren Foss, they all got the big eyes.
Oh, yeah.
That's her trademark right there.
They suit
Definitely.
ponies though.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, the ponies are the best
Oh, yeah,
ones.
definitely.
Just want to say, guys, if anybody checks out any of our information via Twitter, Facebook, or our actual website, please support our artists and our musicians. They're working super, super hard, and at the same time, they're working on many, many projects. They're spread very, very thin. And even just a simple click of the button, like a view on YouTube or a like over Facebook, I'm pretty sure that they'll appreciate every single one. They're all amazing at what they do, and you guys won't be disappointed if you listen to them.
Definitely. Yeah. They're on Twitter too, so you can ask
Most
them.
of them,
You can.
anyway.
Yeah, most of them are on Twitter.
Most of them are on Twitter. Yep. I'll have an updated list on our website of all of the musicians, and hopefully a few links as well by the end of the night tonight. And all I gotta say is just support the arts, guys. It's a lot more powerful of a medium than you think.
but yeah, I think we gotta get started on what videos we can actually show. So thank you, Spencer, for
Thank
being
you
on here.
so much. It's
Thank
It was a lot of fun.
you very, very much, guys. It was a blast. Always open to do it again. Take care. I hope the best for both of you.
thank you.
I'll see you at BronyCon.
Yeah, see you at BronyCon.
Thank you for letting us have a record-breaking interview.
Yeah. It's,
No worries,
we had
man.
our most views on this too.
Yep.
Cool. That's awesome, man. Can't wait to see the YouTube
Yeah.
version.
Oh yeah.
Well, we'll see you later.
Yeah. Bye. I'll
Take care, guys.
See ya.
talk to you later. All right.